Hello, welcome to my channel, Autumn and the Mage. This is a general reading in regards to love for Cancer. It is general, so it might not resonate for you. If you're drawn to the video, then there may be a message for you here, or the entire message may be yours, but if anything doesn't really feel right, if it doesn't resonate for you, don't try to force it. So we're starting here with the Spellcasting Oracle deck to get an overall energy in regards to love for you, Cancer. And the card that we got out was Compassion. Excuse me, Compassion. Seems like kind of a silly, not a silly card. There's never silly advice, okay? Or silly cards, but for Cancer, you're very compassionate energy anyway, but it's like it's a reminder to be compassionate, or maybe you find yourself in a space, a very compassionate space at the moment, but actually, like the card itself, it calls for compassion. It says, remember, like, try to put yourself in someone else's shoes. Remember to have like an open and understanding heart, and try to help the people around you, help the person you're connecting with possibly, but we're asking in regards to love. So someone you are connected to in some way needs your compassion. So that's what we have there. We're going to take a look at the tarot now. We're going to look at the person connecting with you, take a look at how they see you, what they think of you, and then how they feel about you. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that, Cancer. The person connecting with Cancer, how do they see them? What do they think of them, please? The Tower. So they think that there is a lot of change happening for you right now. The Tower indicates change that is out of your control sometimes. Overall, the Tower represents change. It can be change that is out of your control. Like, if something needs to happen in your life and you're refusing to do it, the universe finds a way to make it happen. So that may be what that is in reference to. Like, but they see things changing for you, okay? Can we get 2 more cards? How does this person see Cancer? So the Four of Swords, this is someone who's recovering, someone who they're kind of pausing and maybe even daydreaming a bit about what they want for their future, but it is someone who's kind of taking like a step back and a pause. And maybe that's in regards to whatever this Tower is, or maybe these are 2 things that are happening at the same time, but they see a lot of change happening in your life, and they see you kind of trying to just get through it with the Four of Swords there. That's about recovery, okay? Let's see here. Can we get 1 more card? How do they see Cancer? What do they think of them? The World. This could indicate that you're at a distance from the person that we're looking at here, the person connecting with you. It could also mean, though, I feel like they see there are many ways to look at this card, to be honest. It could be that they see you as kind of like everything they could wish for, like the whole world, like or it could mean that, and what aligns more with what we're seeing here, is that they see you as completing something, it's like you just closed a door and you're opening a new one, like it's kind of that it's not limbo, okay, but it's that space in between 2 things. Yeah, they kind of see you shifting, they see. The words are like, they enter my brain and exit it so quickly that, like, I was like, wait, what was that? And there's a specific word that was said in regards to this, like, and it felt like the correct word, like the right word. And I can't, it left too quickly. I can't remember what it was, but they see, yeah, like you're in that that changing moment, that moment where you're changing. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So let's take a look at how they feel about you. So can we get 3 cards? How does this person feel about Cancer? Oh, the Emperor. That's intense energy. The Emperor is Aries energy. You might be dealing with an Aries. Wow, that's too many cards, guys. Seriously? Wow. Okay. We'll take them. The Emperor is Aries energy, like I said, but it's somebody who is, they want to take care of you. They want to protect you. They want to possess you. Sorry. But that's how I'm taking it anyway. They just really want the Emperor. He's the Emperor. Everything is his, and so it can be a very like you're mine, you're mine kind of energy. I don't feel, especially with the rest of the cards that came out, that they're like negatively possessive in any way. They don't seem like this is like, it doesn't look negative. It doesn't look overbearing or anything like that. But yeah, maybe possessive. I don't know if there's such a thing as good possessive. I think there could be. I could see that, but also I'm an Aries, so I might just be biased to the card. Anyway, I'm not biased to the card. I was just joking. For real, this person doesn't feel like they're trying to overpower you in any way. It doesn't feel like they're trying to control you, but they do care about you greatly. They do consider you theirs, and they have that possessiveness over you, but it doesn't feel negative. Okay, that's the most I can say. The King of Swords here. So this is air energy. This is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So you might be dealing with one of those signs, but trying to be really logical, trying to be really practical about the situation. Okay. Then we have the Hermit, and this is someone who's kind of retreating because they have a question, and they're trying to find the solution. They're trying to find the answer within themselves. They're not asking you for help. They're not talking to you about it. They're trying to find it within themselves. And so kind of pulled back a little. Oh goodness, I'm so sorry. The Hermit. So kind of retreating a little inside their own space. That also with the King of Swords, that comes across that way as well. Kind of internalizing and trying to use logic and follow their heart. Like they're trying to balance it and follow it, We also get this star. No, that's not the star. That's the moon. That's a pretty moon card, right? It's very pretty. So this is, it could be fierce. It could be that they're afraid of something. We're gonna have to clarify, or that they're hiding something, possibly. In regards to feelings, yeah, like, or they feel like things are hidden from them. They feel like they're not seeing the picture clearly. They're not seeing it all. Yeah. And then the Fool, which is another Aries card. The Emperor and the Fool are both Aries energy, but the moon is Pisces energy, so you might be dealing with the Pisces. But the Fool is about a new beginning, wanting to take a leap. They really want to dive in with you. They want a new beginning. They want a fresh start. Very interesting. I don't know how, like, I can't see how they need your compassion. So maybe that compassion is directed towards somebody else. I don't know. But maybe it is, even people who seem very confident and seem like they know what they're doing all the time, they, they, they sometimes don't. They just don't. They want to, but they sometimes just don't. And so they may need your compassion to, um, help them get through whatever it is that you're both experiencing right now. But let's go ahead and take a look at you. I'm curious about that tower. Can we clarify the tower? Eight of Cups, yeah. Walking away from something. There's either you walked away from something or you're in the process of walking away from something. With that World card here, I feel like, yeah, you could have just walked away, or you could be needing to. But yeah, the change that they're seeing is you letting go of something that hasn't served you. Something you invested in might be really hard to let go of. Or maybe it's something that isn't so hard to let go of, because in the Eight of Cups, you can see here, I don't, if you watch other readers, then you probably know this already, but there's this spot here where a ninth cup could sit. And the idea there, or the thought, is that they've taken that ninth cup, and that cup represents something that's really important to them and represents a lot of hope for them. And so they turn away and they walk away with that ninth cup, and they're going to explore that, and they're going to invest themselves in that cup. And so it's not always scary to walk away, because sometimes we're so caught up in that hope that we're able to do it without fear. But they do see that there's something that you need to walk away from, or that you have, and that has caused a great change in your life, a very big shift with that Tower card, and also with the World card. Let's see if we can clarify. The World, Four of Wands. This happened in another reading today, when the Four of Wands, like, it was not, this doesn't look super sad necessarily, but it does look kind of life altering, a massive shift in things for you. I mean, we get the Tower and the World, they're both major arcana. And again, this is from their perspective. So you might not even feel like you see this, okay? But this is how they see it. So, but with the Four of Wands, that could be a connection. Like, it looks like you're happy about the way things are changing. Okay, you're happy about that shift, because the Four of Wands is a card of celebration. Like, I had that moment in my life, and I'm glad for that moment. Okay, it was what I needed to go through. It was what I needed, and it gave me so much. But I see the future, and I see this moment ahead of me, and I'm so excited to get there, and I'm excited to see what comes of it. It's like a kind of a very grateful kind of energy. And generally it has to do with two people. Okay, so the Four of Wands is often considered like a marriage card, because at a wedding, we're celebrating what was, and we're celebrating what will be. It's a celebration of all of it, And so that's why this is often considered a wedding card, but it doesn't have to be. It just means that they see you completing something, you're ending something, or you just have, and it was an ending that you wanted. It was an ending that you worked for. Okay, and they see you as happy with it, grateful for what you had, and hopeful for the door you're opening. Okay, now let's take a look at them, because we're curious, aren't we, what this is? Well, I'm curious about this moon. Let's go with the moon first. I'm not really sure all of the ones that will clarify, but we definitely should look at the moon, please. Can you clarify the moon? The person connecting with Cancer here. Can you clarify the moon? The Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so with the moon energy, I was feeling like they think that things aren't exactly as they appear. I don't think this is them hiding something from you. I think that this is them thinking you're hiding something from them. Um, Because if you think about being in feeling this way, in the moon, we're afraid, and we're afraid because of something that isn't clear to us. It's not clear. And so to clarify that, we get this Wheel of Fortune. Wait, why did I think the Wheel of Fortune was in your... No, it's not. That's the World. The Wheel of Fortune, though, is things improving and communication of that. Like the Eight of Wands is the communication. So, yeah, they possibly think that you're hiding, um, or that you're not being honest about how things are moving, like you'll have to take it how it resonates. I know the moon in this position sometimes means that this person is hiding something, but I don't feel that from this card. Like, I don't feel like that's what this is saying. It feels like they're worried about things not being made clear to them, like they're not being given all the information or something along those lines. Okay. And then we get the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands, which is about forward movement and communication, this Eight of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune is about things improving. And so there's something here about I don't think that they think, maybe it's not you who's hiding it, but maybe just the situation in general they're not sure that it's as positive as it seems, okay? Or they think it's more positive than it seems. I don't know, because I don't know what your situation looks like, but there's something about uh, the way things are improving and them not thinking that that is clear. Okay, let's take a look at the Emperor. Can we clarify the Emperor? Please clarify the Emperor for us. Okay, maybe not. Can you clarify the King of Swords? The King of Wands. A king to clarify a king. So the King of Wands, though, represents very passionate energy. Sorry, just noticed this like little lizard down here. There's a lizard at the bottom. The other day, I was telling my kids that we were going to move away where there was no electricity, so they couldn't play video games. And they were like, but how will we keep our food okay? And what will we eat? And I was like, well, just catch lizards and we'll cook them. And anyway, I don't know why that comes to mind, but the King of Wands is somebody who is, again, this is fire energy. So that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So again, with the whole Aries, but it's really the King of Wands just represents like very passionate energy, very excited, and it's like they have a lot of excitement, they have a lot of passion, and they're trying to, with the King of Swords, like they're trying, like, let's cool it here for a second. Let's just be logical about this. Let's be practical, So yeah, that energy there. Let's take a look at the Hermit. I don't think this is a person. It could be a person. Like, they could be trying to be practical in regards to a King of Wands, which again is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but not really, doesn't have to be one of those signs. It could just be someone that they see in this way, someone who is, very confident and very exciting. Okay. But I don't think that's what it is. I think this is about the energy of the King of Wands, which is really that passion and that excitement, and that feeling that passion and the excitement, and then saying, let's be smart about it. Okay, let's be logical. But let's take a look at the Hermit. Please clarify the Hermit. which is Virgo energy. I think I said that. We're just not getting clarification. They're like, no. Let's take a look at the Fool then. Oh, which is at the bottom of the deck. It's funny. We got at the bottom of the deck was the Fool and the Hanged Man, which could be that they want this new beginning. Like they want to dive, they want to jump in, but like they don't know how to do it with the Hanged Man. They're like, they kind of feel frozen, even though it's what they want, even though it's what they feel inspired to do. They kind of feel frozen in the moment. So many cards. Okay, the Devil, which is Capricorn energy. You might be dealing with a Capricorn, but the Devil also represents obsession. It represents addiction. It represents things that we're really, we allow to control our decisions for us, okay? Or we allow to control us, but it also could just represent that like passion energy, okay? Then we get the Knight of Swords, who's very dedicated and charging in towards something. It's interesting. Then the Star, which is a wish, a big wish, really, really big wish. Okay. The Four of Pentacles, which is not letting go. I'm not going to let go of this wish. With that Knight of Swords energy, I'm charging towards it. I'm not going to let go because this wish is important. The Ace of Swords is kind of communicate. We have both the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands here. With the Strength card in between. And this is Leo energy right here. The Star is Aquarius energy. The Moon is Pisces energy. I don't know if I said that. So, we might be dealing with any of those signs, but the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords surrounded by the Strength. And the Strength card is summoned. That's funny. Okay, so we get the Ace of Swords first, which is clarification and honesty. It can sometimes be like a light bulb coming on, okay? And then we get the Strength card, which is someone who's trying to tame themselves. They're trying to control themselves, okay? And then we get the Ace of Wands, which is a new passionate beginning, which I feel is this King of Wands energy here. And we have the King of Swords here, trying to be logical, trying to be practical about it. It feels like this person feels a lot of passion towards you, like a lot of physical passion. They are very attracted to you, okay? But they have this goal. They have this desire that they want, this wish that they have made, this really big wish. And it has to do with you. And they're very committed to getting to that wish. They want that to come true and they're not going to let it go. And I feel like they want to express that. And also they feel like they need to control the passionate part of this connection. Like we need to tame this. We need to calm it down so that we can focus on the other aspects of the relationship, because I have this dream, like I have this whole image of what I want, with somebody. And I want that with you. And I need us to stop focusing on the passionate energy and really look at the whole picture and how can we bring this together and how can we make it a thing. They want to be a part of this new door you've got opening here, Cancer. They want that door. They want to be, you open the door and they are standing there. That's what they want to be. And so, yeah. But I feel like there's a lot of attraction between the two of you, especially on their part. They're very attracted to you, I feel. And they, yeah, but that's not all they want. They want more than just that, and so they're yeah, they want to put that on a back burner is what I'm getting. So let's go ahead and get some oracle messages for you here. Maybe we can get some advice for you, Cancer. Compassion. I don't know. My mind keeps going back to that card. You're being called to be compassionate. Maybe you can't open the door quite the way that they want you to. And that would be hard for them because they have a very kind of The word that's coming to mind might be offensive, and I don't I don't want to be offensive. I don't want to be offensive, but there's nothing wrong with it. We all carry different energies at different moments in our lives and in different situations. Sometimes we just come across. In some situations, we very much are like a leader, and in other situations, we're very much a follower, and we shift back and forth and up and down and all around, depending on what we need to be in that moment. And anyway, this person, they feel there's a very kind of um, masculine energy like that like, I'm probably not phrasing it right. Um, and it doesn't matter, like I said, male or female, it doesn't matter. Sometimes we just possess that energy, that like, anyway, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get here, Cancer. You have what it takes. Always follow your heart unless it's been broken. Then you must lead it back into love, the universe. P.S. Did you know that hearts are never too big to mend, too small to rebound, or too tired to love again? And like you've just walked away from something, or you're in the process of it, and this is a major shift, and it's probably scary, and you're probably hurt from whatever happened in the past. Though it indicates that you're hurt maybe, but not devastated, I would say, okay, with the cards that are showing, at least from their perspective. But anyway, the universe is saying, follow your heart. And if your heart is too afraid to move, then just give it a little tug, give it a little push, because you need it to guide you. And so, yeah, follow your heart, lead it back into love. Let's see here. Most people are just trying to survive. This makes me think of that compassion energy right there. Okay, because remember, most people are so beguiled by your charm, awed by your confidence, and inspired by your choices. They simply forget to say thank you, please, and I love you like crazy as often as they feel the urge. Let's not be one of those people. Thank you, please, I love you like crazy, the universe. So this part of this message is saying, you know, people get wrapped up in life and we forget to say those important things, and don't be one of those people that says it, that forgets. Be one of those people that remembers. But this part, most people are just trying to survive. This says to me, like, yeah, people are just trying to get through the day. We can be so judgmental sometimes, or we can be very unforgiving of other people's choices, which is really silly because it's their choice and it's their life, and you don't have any idea what they're going through. And really, they're just trying to get through the day. They're just trying to get to tomorrow and make sure that possibly the kids have been fed, and that they're clothed and bathed and ready for their next day. And maybe sometimes just that they're fed and that they're clothed and that they're ready for the next day. We're all leading different lives. We are all leading a different story, and what's going on with them is we don't even know. But like, try to remember, they're just trying to get through it. They're just trying to move forward. They're trying to, everything that you're just trying to do, but they have different obstacles and they have different challenges. And so it's just a reminder that like every story is different. So, which is what makes me think of that compassion card. So sometimes the messages on the front and the messages on the back really give me two different messages. But so yes, that's what I think about this. And this one here is don't forget to say those words, because they are really important. They're incredibly important to express yourself, Anyway, Cancer, that's all that I have for you. I hope that, wow, it's 2:22, my local time right now, right at this moment. I just looked at the clock. You're supposed to make a wish when all the numbers are the same. But anyway, uh, that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope that this video resonated for you and brought you some clarity in regards to this connection here. And if you enjoyed it, if it resonated for you, if you could let me know by liking the video, that would be super helpful. If you're comfortable posting a comment, that would be really great as well, but not necessary. by any means. Thank you so much, though, for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you remember to move forward with positivity so you can draw in more positive energy towards yourself. And I hope you have a beautiful day, and I see you back here next week. Bye.